A very good morning, Zimbabwe. Mamukase. So I'm back so that we can talk about this matter. Sabeth Msengezi versus President Mnangagwa's case is in court on day number 2. Yesterday, Goodson Nguni was added to the case, and his application for the joinder was um, agreed upon, and the judge ruled that he does have rights to participate. And here, Sabeth Msengezi is saying JP Dube yesterday ruled against us and allowed Nguni left to join the main matter. We then requested that journalists be allowed to live stream or cover all proceedings from now on, but surprisingly, other parties are opposing the request. So hearing for the request set for 9 today. So today there is a determination to see whether this case will be live streamed for the general public to be able to follow up or not. So that will be made. That ruling is being determined. I think as it stands right now, that is the position at this moment, because it's now to 11, but we have not received the outcome as of yet. But this is the position as of now. Goodson Nguni allowed to join the proceedings, and the team, Sabeth Msengezi team, they've applied for them to be allowed to have this matter be live streamed live on television platforms. And that is something which is very important, because at this moment in time, this matter, whatever the outcome, it affects the people of Zimbabwe, which means the people of Zimbabwe, they have the right to hear and to know what is really going on at this moment. Because myself as a citizen, I would want to see President Mnangagwa finish his term, get beaten by Nelson Chamisa, and overpowered to Nelson Chamisa. That is what I want to see happen. But it shows, or it seems as if there are other forces which are trying to do otherwise. So it's good for this matter to be live streamed, and for the sake of Zimbabweans who want to know the level of illegality of him being the head of ZANU-PF, we need to know about it. You have to understand that the issue is not about President Emmerson Mnangagwa being illegitimate as a president of the republic. No, it is him being illegitimate as the head, or as the senior, or as the first secretary of ZANU-PF, which means this is an inside thing. They are fighting on their own. But the outcome of this court case does have a bearing over the whole nation, because this is the head of state we are talking about. So these are the updates as far as I'm concerned at this moment in time, and I've tried to show you what Sabeth Msengezi updated us saying, and this is what is happening in Zimbabwe. We'll continue to come updating you about the new developments, if there are any. And Anzina set free. Anzi Nguni is a spent force who wants an opportunity to feed off the Mnangagwa gravy train. How can he speak of ZANU-PF membership? Is shocking. What does he know? Svikanzi, was he ever a political force to reckon mzaya? And faka pressure, brav, usanete, varikuzama kakutsika nyaya. So a lot of things are happening. People are responding differently, and this one is being this issue, and way he's saying that anzi andione akoma timiro harina kumira mushe. Anzi Mnangagwa fired and for being disloyal, disrespectful and deceitful. Yainzi yone wakomana mazuva acho yainzi triple D. Nevakomana vakanga vari muzano kuyouth league vachifara vachirova arwa netriple D, but zvakazoti zvaakuchinjinuka in 2017. Vanhu vakange vakumhanya. Guys, this is what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. I just hope that this situation does not escalate to violence, or does not escalate to something else. We don't want a coup. Please, whatever you do it, knowing that we don't want a coup. We want peaceful elections in 2023. Our generation is tired of face powder transitions, where we made a transition from Robert Mugabe to Emmerson Mnangagwa, and the situation got worse. How are we as citizens guaranteed that if we have another change, everything will be well. So you can actually see that the people of Zimbabwe, they want change, real change, not face powder change. Kuti kangogezwa nemvura chete hapasina zviripo, hapana zvavharana zvakadaro. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. I will continue to give you the updates here. We are looking forward to see this case being broadcasted live on television, and it is going to save us a lot because tichinyatsoteera maupdates zvinhu zviri kunzi chii, zviri kufamba sei, and we don't rely on speculation. But as I always mention about this case, you have to know that this case does have a very important bearing on the upcoming ZANU-PF Congress slated for 26 to 29 October. Because if he is declared that he is not a legitimate president of or a legitimate leader of ZANU-PF, it means per Congress you won't be able to preside over as the leader. It means per Congress whoever second to him will have more power and control over ZANU-PF, and chinchawa chinenge chabuda. But the ball right now is in the hands of the judges, and this matter is being heard by the judge president. And you know what it means. If it is in Zimbabwe, when you see a matter being heard by the judge president, know that you are in trouble. This matter was supposed to be heard by an ordinary judge, but alas, it is being heard by a very powerful man, a judge president, a man who does control the High Court and how it works. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. I don't want to waste much of your time, but let us take a look. And by the end of this day, I'll be able to give you an update with outcome in because right now the issue is let the matter be live streamed, live on camera, so that every Zimbabwean can make a follow-up, because we are talking about the President of the Republic here. The President is involved. So this matter cannot be treated as if it's just a general matter. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. My name is Ronald. Welcome. Let us meet in other episodes and other programs. So thank you very much for coming. Let us meet in other programs.